Now, you'll notice in the formulations that we just went through and the mixtures that we just went through, we ended up using all raw ingredients. Now, one of the reasons for that is we want to make sure that no heat process is applied to the fats in order to prevent peroxidation, and no heat process applied to a protein that could denature or alter the amino acid structure. Additionally, as many of you may know, cooking a food makes it more bioavailable, and therefore, by serving it raw, by fiat, you're actually controlling caloric density.
Does the diet have to be served raw? Yes, the diet does have to be served raw. Cooking the food does a bunch of things, but one of the things that happens when you heat fats is that the risk of pancreatitis is much, much higher. So you do need to feed the diet raw. If your veterinarian is totally unfamiliar with fresh food diets, which is a little bit shocking because it's actually the fastest growing segment of the pet food industry, but if he or she is still totally unaware of raw food diets, you could get some pushback from your veterinarian. Now, in my situation, the only times veterinarians are ever concerned about raw foods are when animals are undergoing concurrent chemotherapy and their white blood cell counts are very, very, very low. In those instances, or if you have a dog that is undergoing chemo and their white counts have been obliterated by those drugs, then you can use a sterilized form of meat. You can buy foods or meats, raw meats, that have been treated with high pressure pasteurization, which means in effect they're sterile. And that would be a nice alternative to traditional meats that you'd find at your grocery store as a means of reducing your veterinarian's fear about feeding raw meats to your dogs.